to another video. I'm often asked about how to get pictures from the internet, inspiration, and be able to print them out and use them offline for when you're crafting, for perhaps when you want to go to a crop or something similar. So I'm going to show you how to quickly do this. This is using Windows. I'm running an old version. It's Windows XP and Office 2003. So this isn't really new program, so don't worry. But it is Windows, not Mac. Sorry guys. So I'm going to show you, this is my website, and if you see something that you like, a layout, I'm just using this as an example, this is a card. Quite often you can do it directly from here, or you can click. You may or may not be able to see a hand appears, which means you can click that link. Now when you click that link, it will take you normally to the actual image itself only. If you now right click that image, you will get a drop down list, and on that list, if you're clicking a picture, you will see that it says save as down here, save picture as. That's the one you want to click. You don't have to right click, you can click anyway with the left, but save picture as will bring up what's called a dialog box, and that dialog box normally by default in Windows will go to a folder called My Pictures, which is automatically put into your My Documents folder. If you just save it in My Pictures, it'll tell you up here, save in. It's already as My Pictures. You can obviously navigate to wherever you like. And then down here, you'll have some sort of name that the original photograph is already named under, and you can change that by just clicking in there and adding or subtracting. Sometimes it's a good idea to write the blog that it came from or the person's name so that you can go back to it or refer to it if you need to, and then you just press save. And I'm going to just change that once and press save. Now that has gone into My Documents, so to prove the point we're going to come out of there and I'm going to go straight into My Pictures, which I have a link that I put in down here. Goes straight to My Pictures, and as you can see at the top here, if I double click on that, it's brought that picture in. Now if I want to print that out, there are many ways you can do that, and many ways people do that, but I find this is the easiest way for me because I can control the size and get more pictures on my page, etc. I use Word. I use Microsoft Word, and down on the left here I've got lots of icons here. As you can see, they're all mostly shortcuts, but I have down on the side here a prepared one I prepared earlier. It's called Photo Sheet, and the only reason I've done that is because I've taken all the margins as down as low as possible. Here you can see I've already used this for the last time I printed out some paper with some photographs on an A4 sheet, and if I've now made that blank. If I now bring up my Pictures folder, I've just reloaded it in Windows XP and most of the Windows programs, I can actually just click and drag that from the box, from the folder, onto my white piece of paper and let go, and it will bring it in normally at the size that it is in resolution, or if it's enormous it will just fit it within the constraints of the page. I can now go in and pull in other pictures if I wish. If I just press I'll just press return there, and I'll bring up My Pictures again, and let's go down to one of these that I've loaded, and this is a vintage picture, and I'm going to drag it into the white space again, let go. Now this one's too big, and if I scroll down it's appeared here, and I can now print that out and use it on a card or layout. I'm just going to decrease the size of that, and I've covered how to do that in another tutorial. and that now is small enough it will fit on 2 pages, on 1 page. I can now print that out in the normal way you would in Word, and it means I can then take that piece of paper away as an example when I go to a crop or something like that, or I can just put lots on and cut them out, as I have done on this sheet here. You can see I've printed some out, and these are all free downloads from a lady called Heidi, and there are links on my website to her website where all these graphics are, and they're excellent and they're free. So thank you, Heidi. So that's how to quickly save and drag and drop straight onto a piece of paper to now print out. And I hope that helps when you're trying to find inspiration to gather items. If you don't want to print it out, that's fine. Just put them into your My Pictures folder, as I have here. You can see all these pictures. Most of them have come off the web. A lot of them are for scrapbooking. Some of them are just, I'll open that one. That's quite small because that's just an example. I'm looking for chairs at the moment. I've got that one up. I'm looking at some Mooka pictures, and I've got that off the web. Obviously these aren't for sale, so I'm not worried about copyright there. I'm not trying to sell them. I've been looking at various vintage items, and I've kept them all on here. I don't have to print them out. I can keep them all on here and refer to them when I need them, just to give me some inspiration. So I hope that helps, and that you can now save some inspiration on your computer and use it for scrapbooking, card making, and all those other lovely crafty projects you will get up to. So thanks for watching.